Welcome back, guys. Have a few cool things to show you. First thing I ran into is I found some negatives, some film. You know, us old guys know what this stuff is. Old film, 35mm film that I shot. It was either late 1986 or early 1987. Not sure exactly when. But anyway, let's get started with the video. All right, so anyway, I have found this huge pack of film. And the girl that's on here, she was a model for a lot of years. And there's a lot of negatives here. I mean, there's quite a lot of, you can see there's stuff everywhere. Some of them aren't even sleeved. Some of them are sleeved. There's long packs. So this 645, it's falling everywhere. But as you guys get the idea, there's some black and white. So there's a lot of film here. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to get these scanned and have them sent back to me digitally. Well, I talked to the lab. $2.50 per. And that's for just the regular scan. If you want high res, it's more. $2.50 for each frame. I thought, no, I ain't doing that. No way. So here's what I did. I found one of these. This is the digital film scanner for color and black and white negatives. 135, 110, 126, 50mm, and slides. Anyway, I want to open this up because I thought $2.50 each on these. There's probably a couple of hundred here. There's no freaking way I was going to spend that kind of money. And I don't really want them printed because I want to have them in the computer. And I want to see, because this goes back to, you know, 86, 87, somewhere in there. I want to see what my photography looked like back then, because I'd only been shooting just a few years, because I know on these shoots, I had set up all the lighting, umbrellas, everything, and did it all. So I want to see it. I've only been shooting for like 4 years, I guess, by then. So I really want to take a look at it. But I'm kind of cheap and I don't want to pay that much for it. So we're going to try this thing out. It was on sale on Amazon. So let's see what's in it. The good thing about Amazon, if something comes in, you don't like it, you just send it back if it don't work. There should be a lot of different plates in here because it takes a lot of different types of film. Anyway, oh, I got two things to show you guys, so don't run away if you're not interested in this. I got something else I'm going to show you that's really blowing my mind at the moment. But anyway, so here we go. Here's the, apparently this is the machine. So I think it's got a 5-inch screen, color screen on the front. HDMI in the back, put a memory card in it. These are probably, there should be some trays. I was thinking there were trays in here. I guess this is them. That you put your film on. Yeah, this is them. So we'll find our 35mm, which I assume is probably, not that one, it was too big. Probably this one. 35mm. Right there, if you can see that. And you just put your film on it. You slide it in here. You get the color right, you adjust it, you hit scan, and it'll do, and I think it's 12. It will convert it into 22 megapixel files. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So we'll have a look at some work that I did about 4 years into my career. All right here, it's going to take me a while to get them scanned, but I'm not paying $2.50 each for it. So we'll get back to that next week. I know I've showed you guys some cool stuff this week. Some of the different lenses and some of the different deals that we have found. And next week, we're going to start showing you all this stuff. Like I showed, recommended one of the best beginner cameras. We're going to do some demos with that in the studio. And then we've got the flash. We're going to do some demos with it. A few lenses we're going to do some demos on. So we got a lot of stuff coming up in the next few days. But anyway, I want to show you guys the scanner. If any of you guys have ever used this one or used any scanners like this, let me know. I don't know if there's any tricks around how to work that, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to work that completely and go from there. So that'll be interesting. But I'm looking forward to putting those pictures on the computer and looking and see what kind of work I did. That would be almost 35 years ago, I guess, somewhere in there, roughly 35 years. That's a long time. Anyway, this has kind of blown my mind. Now I was telling one of you guys I was talking to on email the other day, I found a lens, and I've never seen anything like this. I thought this cannot be true. If it's just too good to be true, it's usually not. I don't know yet. We will see. This is called a Benoist. I'm not familiar with them. It's an 85mm F1.8 lens. Here's the deal. It's an RF lens. So it is supposed to be for my RF. Camera should fit right on to my Canon R6. Now it's manual. It doesn't advertise autofocusing. 85 1.8 for the RF. Brand new. $85. Yes, $85 is all. I have found one big issue with this so far. I'm still going to try to do some demos with it, but I'm going to show you a big, huge downfall that I've found with this lens so far. So I thought, cool, I'll try out an $85 RF brand new lens. If it's manual focus or what, I don't care. But let me show you the problem that I've found with this so far. Now I've got it on the lens. I've got it on the camera. You can see it's not falling off. But here's the problem. If you go to focus it, which you will have to because it is manual focus it, if you get all the way to the right and you turn, oh, you just focused your lens off. That's not good. That's always a bad sign. What's happening, the lens goes on the camera. Let me put it back on again. Line it up. And let's listen for that click. Here we go. No click. So it doesn't mount all the way. It's on there, as you can tell, it's hanging on. But as soon as you turn it, it's coming back off again. And that is a huge problem. So this lens will definitely 100% be going back to Amazon because I don't believe it's an RF mount. I don't know what in the world it is. But it's $85. I had to try it. But that's a huge problem when your lens won't stay on your camera. And it's not me. Here it is right here, guys. Canon RF. If you can see the RF, it's not just me. I didn't misread it. RF. So there you go. I'm going to try to get a few pictures with it. I don't know how it's going to work since it don't mount. I'm going to be very careful so I don't, focus it all the way off the camera and it falls off and breaks. I'm stuck with this lens that never worked to begin with. But I do want to see if I can get some pictures of it. So anyway, we have shown you guys a lot of stuff the last few days. The next week or two, we're going to be previewing it all. We're going to be going over it all the lenses, all the flashes, all the different things I've shown you guys. The next few weeks, we're going to be having videos on everything. I'm very interested in seeing what those scans look like. I'm very interested. Sometimes it's almost scary to go back and look at your work that's over 30 years old. So I don't know what to think about that. I'm hoping I'll like them. I remember the girls, I shot her pictures forever, I even ended up doing her wedding years later. She was a good friend, but I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe she watches the channel. Maybe she'll see your pictures and she'll say, hey, we'll have her on the show one day. But anyway, we've got a lot of stuff to show you, including this 85mm RF lens that won't connect to your RF camera. But anyway, that's enough for now. Check out the next few days and the next couple of weeks. We're going to have some really cool videos coming out demoing all these different lenses and flashes and stuff that we found that we want to try out and stuff that's on sale. Some stuff I think is really going to be awesome. Some stuff like this, I'm guessing, is probably going to be hitting the road back to Amazon. There's a few other things I think we have found some diamonds in the rough. This not being one of them. But anyway, I'm going to shut up, guys, for helping you guys out. Hang in there. We're going to have some cool videos coming out in the next few weeks covering all this stuff. Give us a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.